What's good, JE fam? Look, y'all, so today we have a special video. You know, I know some of our subscribers are going into college and some are, you know, high schoolers, things like that. So we just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about how, you know, we're almost through with college, so how we made it through college with the struggles, with temptation and things like that, and how our relationship with God really helped us to get through, and really is what made us be so successful in college and just in life in general. So really, you know, we just want to give y'all some tips and tell y'all about things that we did, things that we wish we would have did, just to help y'all out when y'all reach college or even in high school. It really, at any point in life, you know, this can help y'all out. So we just wanted to give some you know, words of advice.
Okay, but yeah, first we want to thank y'all for how good the last video is doing. We're so happy. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. So we have a Jevan Vlogs account. If you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure to follow us. I can't. Reason I'm squinting my eyes is like we outside, we are in front of the sun, so I'm like, and we couldn't find another spot to sit. So we didn't want to talk to y'all inside the house because we always talk to y'all inside the house. So we're outside our apartment right now. Yeah. But first, I want to give a shout out to Elise Harris. Thank you for commenting. I see you a lot. Like, she comments a lot on our social media. Like,
yeah, I see her too.
All the time.
I see the same names over and over, you know.
Yes,
and I love
she's
her.
like a day one subscriber. Love you. Same with Gabriella Scott. Oh my God.
Gabriella K. Scott.
Follow her. She like comments on everything. Like, she is amazing. Like, we really appreciate you. Like, I don't know if you realize, like, we always see you commenting on Instagram, on YouTube. Like, thank you so much for your support. Okay, the next person is
Mariah Don't Carry 27.
Ooh, I like that name.
I like that.
Follow her on Instagram. I like her Abby. It's really cute. The next person is Ulinis underscore M. Sorry for messing up his names, but shout out to you.
He said that we deserve all that and more, that we're amazing together. So
you're so sweet. Thank you for following us. We love y'all so much. The next person is Nice Nay. Follow Nice Nay. Thank you for commenting. And she said, I like all your videos. And her favorite is the leaving the house smelling like fish. Leaving the house and smelling like fish. So I like that video.
Yeah,
this is nice.
And the last one is
Guyanese
Golden Apple. Sorry for saying it wrong.
Golden Apple.
Underscore
Don't
Golden Apple.
Well,
we're gonna put it in the thing, you know.
No, they're gonna follow her. So y'all follow all them. Thank y'all for commenting.
Thank y'all for commenting. But as y'all see, you know, we had, what was that, 6 comments. So next time we do that, we want y'all to follow us on Instagram and blow up the comments. You know, we're trying to get our Instagram up kind of on the same level as our YouTube is. So definitely make sure to follow. Definitely make sure to check it out.
But yeah, so let's just dive into the video. So for some of you that don't know, me and Evan are Christian. We love God. We love Jesus Christ. So we are in college. We are juniors in college, and like we said in our keys to a good relationship. Yeah, I'm gonna put the video right here.
The foundation of our relationship is in Christ. You know, from the when we got together, you know, we know that we wanted to follow Christ. You know, we've had our ups and downs. But if you want to check that out, go watch our old video.
If you haven't seen it, it's pretty much talking about how you need to be equally yoked. Find somebody that's just like you, who wants the same morals and goals, and like that's how you get a healthy, beautiful relationship.
But y'all go watch that video. Today we're gonna say something a little different. You know, we don't want to be repetitive. So basically, what we're gonna talk about is the college lifestyle. You know, our experiences as a college student, our experience even in high school, you know, just how we get through those things, how, you know, we resist temptation and things of that nature. So let's just dive right into it. So I would say, you know, when you come into college, you're gonna see a lot of temptation. You're gonna see alcohol, you're gonna see drugs, you know, it's gonna be a lot of sex, things of that nature. So it's like temptation everywhere you go. Things that God really, you know, isn't pleased seeing us do. So I knew going into college, like, it's gonna be hard. But at the same time, Jory was also, you know, we've been together since high school, and I knew that she wanted to follow God as well. So it's like she was kind of my accountability. And look, y'all, having a relationship in college is good and bad, because you're less tempted to party as much because you're in a relationship, but you're more tempted in other ways. You know, I'm with Jory a lot. We're tempted sexually. We're tempted different type of ways. So really, I just want to tell y'all, have your own personal relationship. You know, nobody's relationship with God is going to do it for you. Jory's relationship with God is not going to make me better. It's my relationship with God. So I know at the end of the day, like, that's really the only thing that's gotten me this far. You know, me and Jory haven't failed any classes. You know, God willing, we graduate next year, 2 semesters from now. So, you know, all that is because of God, and all that is because we've done our best to stay grounded in Him and not lose faith. So,
in saying that, I think what you really like, step number 1 is to surround yourself with good people. So when you first get to college, I feel like you should surround yourself with people who have the same values as you. And even if you have friends that don't have the same values as you, try not to get like lost in the sauce, I guess you could say. Like, if you have a lot of friends that are doing negative things and it's kind of bringing you down, like, take a step back and be like, okay, well, like, they're my friends, but I don't want my life to, I see where this can head, I see where this can lead me, and I don't want to be led in that way. Right. So I definitely would take a look at who you're surrounded by. Doesn't mean that you can't have friends that, you know, want the same things as you, but I wouldn't, if it's affecting you, then you need to take a look at it and you see that make some changes,
right.
You know?
If you see that your friends,
because all our friends are not like us, you know. Like,
no, I mean, like we have Christian friends, but you know, some of our friends aren't. But you just can't, you know, you have to know. Like, before I hang out with certain people, I have to pray, I have to prepare myself, because I don't want to be affected in a negative way. You know what? I don't always do it. I don't always, you know, I do get affected. You know what I mean? But try your best not to, because when you see yourself, you know, the people you hang out with most, you're going to become like. So when you see yourself becoming like these people, and you realize that these people are not good influences on you, they're not godly influences on you, you may need to step back. You know, and that's another thing about having Jory, is that at the end of the day, I have somebody that no matter who I hang out with, I know that she's grounded in Christ and she's going to hold me accountable. So that's probably the number one thing. Not number one, but that's one of the top things right there, is who you surround yourself with.
And also, too, like, just because, like before we even get any further, like, me and Evan are not perfect. We're not one of those Christians that want to show you, like, yeah, we're just so good, we're great, like, we do everything right. Like, we struggle. I feel like every Christian sins. Like, me and Evan sin all the time. We will continue to sin, but we love God and we try to our best to follow Him. And also, too, one thing, like, my mom told me, going off of, like, surrounding yourself with good people that have the same values as you, sometimes as Christians, I feel like we just go to, like, a group that's already, you know, good, but sometimes you can lead. Like, you don't have to be the one that follows the person that's doing right. Like, if you have your friend's struggling, instead of cutting them off, try to lead them in the right direction, or be the leader, be the one that talks about God, be the one that introduces them to God. You don't have to just dump them and then just go to somebody that already knows God, because what's the point of that? God wants us to bring more people closer to Him. So, I mean, of course, be that friend with that person who knows God already, but if you have friends that are struggling, be that leader for them. It's okay to be the leader. You don't always have to be the follower, you know? So I need to work on that, because, like, I used to think that means, like, oh, no, you can only hang out with, like, people who only read the Bible every day and da-da-da-da-da and this and that, and are just hardcore Christians, or, like, you know, like, the stereotype of a Christian is just a robot, pretty much. Like, you can lead others to Him. Like, that's what Jesus did. He didn't come on the earth and just hang out with people like him. Like, he had to go around and show people who He was and what He could do, and, like, bring them closer to Jehovah God.
But another thing, you know, to find good friends is in college it's hard with all the temptation, but in college you do have a lot of resources. Every college has church groups, Bible studies. You know, of course, they're not going to be as in front of you as alcohol and drugs and things like that, but you have access to all that. So, you know, I would just encourage you to do that. I wish I would have did it more.
Another thing I would say is, I just want to let y'all know, when you get to college, the devil is going to try to tempt you. You know, I want this video to be real. He gonna try to tempt you, so get ready. I don't want you to say, like, oh, he will. You're gonna get tempted no matter what. But in college, you are going to get tempted by the devil. He's gonna know exactly what you struggle with, and he's gonna try to hit you hard with it. Because, especially if you go to a university like us, you're away from your parents. You live in an apartment or you live in a dorm by yourself. You're being with your friends. You decide your own schedule. You decide if you even want to go to class. You decide all your morals, like all the stuff your parents taught you. You're on your own. So, like, the devil is going to try to tempt you in so many ways, shapes, and forms, and he's not going to show up with red horns and a pitchfork. He's going to show up through different people. You know? Like, he's going to show up through music, like anything. Whatever you struggle with, he will trick you and make you feel like you're doing something right and you're really not. So that's why you even have to find yourself a group, because me and Evan have each other. So like the devil tried to show up with us with the gym and YouTube, and that sounds like the gym and YouTube are good, but he made us lose our focus with God being our main priority and then making YouTube and the gym our main priority. So me and Evan got to a point where, like we told y'all, we took like a long break because
we had to
reevaluate, and that's okay. But like I don't know, like would I have figured that out on my own? But I guess the next advice is to pray every day. Prayer, you have to have a prayer life in college. And I'm so happy, like before I even came here, our parents had to write us a letter, like write your Tiger a letter for their, you know, when the first day of classes, we'll give them that letter. So we were seniors. So, you know, most of the moms were saying, oh, you got this, be good, like da-da-da-da. My mom was like, pray, keep God first. That's all I want you to do, is to keep God first. And I kept that in mind. I'm thinking, what? You know, when we graduate, you gonna tell me this? She was like, keep God first, because if you keep him first, everything else will follow. Do not try to do it on your own. You have to keep God first, because if you don't, you are gonna fall into this world like no other. So quick, and it's gonna hit you in your face. Not to say that it sounds scary or make you not want to go to college. Like I feel like everyone should go through this, but like keep God first. Like it's gonna test your relationship with God. And it's a good test, and you might fail, and you will fail, and that's okay, because we all fail every day.
It's okay.
You gotta get back up, and you keep God first.
You gotta harden your heart, because you can't care what people think. People gonna judge you. Don't be in life to please people. Be in life to please God.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only like.
Only God can judge you.
Only God can judge you. Like Evan said, like you're gonna have so many people. If you do right, you're horrible. If you do wrong, you're horrible. But yeah, if y'all want more videos like this, like we kind of are off topic. That's just how we are. Like we're not planners.
We should plan like this.
But we're not.
Point 2, point 3.
Evan, that can never happen. Like I don't think we could ever do that. Even if we plan it, like we're gonna go off track and think of something else. If y'all want more like talking videos, or we can expand on this, or like go into deeper like our personal stuff, like cause y'all be nosy. Y'all wanna know everything.
Yeah, definitely comment.
Because me and Evan been through it all. Like I said, we're not perfect at all. We don't want y'all to anybody on this channel thinking me and Evan are perfect. We love God. We have our own personal relationship with God, and we just trying to make it like everybody else. So I don't want nobody to think that we think we're better than anybody, that we think we're perfect Christians and we're doing everything right. We're not. But nobody is. Nobody. I don't care how good their life looks. Nobody.
That's really it. Evan. Also, y'all, I've been having some on my mind.
Ooh.
No, I just thought about this like yesterday. I was like, you know, it'd be cool if, you know, I would like to post 3 videos a week. If one of those videos per week would be like a weekly Bible study or something that me and Joy read, and we could talk about it and how it affects us and stuff. And then, you know, I'm not no preacher or none, but just share what we read with y'all. So, you know, if y'all want to see that, definitely comment below. But all right, y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. You know, we love the support. We love y'all. See y'all in the next one.